What's up guys, what's up everybody? Today we're gonna talk about get through, this phrasal verb get through. Before we get started with this video, I just wanna say something here. As you guys know, in the previous video we talked about go through, and now in this video we're gonna talk about get through. And I just wanna say that there is a really high chance you're gonna be seeing these two phrasal verbs in the same context. Go through, get through. These two phrasal verbs, go through and get through, they're like related to each other and they're like so important. Knowing those two phrasal verbs comprehensively, knowing every single meaning of go through and knowing every single meaning of get through, when it comes to speaking, it's gonna make everything so much easier for you. If you watched the previous video where we talked about go through, you've seen this scene where Monica says,
"My brother's going through that right now. He's such a mess. How did you get through it?"
When Monica says, how did you get through that? Let's say you were in a relationship, you were in love, but now you broke up with your boyfriend or you broke up with your girlfriend and you feel so terrible, you feel so down and you feel so depressed, okay? And you're just so sad.
If you're heading for the coast, hearing voices up ahead you, who am I to let you go? You're a wrecking ball. Can you kiss me slowly? We can turn the headlights off. All our friends and all their voices falling silent in the car. And do you remember the fog was lifting? Tigers on trees, watching you go.
You broke up with your boyfriend and girlfriend, you feel so terrible, your friend has been in the same situation.
Just because I don't want her to go through what I went through with Carl.
She's been there, she experienced this terrible breakup pain, and you're calling her and saying like, I feel so terrible, I don't know how am I gonna get through that. How did you manage to deal with that? How did you get through that? That means, how did you deal with that? How did you cope with that? How did you get through that?
I have noticed these last few months that my two main coping mechanisms have become cleaning and baking.
If you get through something, that means there's a problem. If you deal with some problem in your life, that might be breakup, that might be economic crisis, that might be depression, or having a really hard period of time in your life. You feel so down, but you're gonna get through that. That means you're gonna overcome this pain. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. Basically, if you have an obstacle in your way, you have a challenge in your way, and you say that, I'm gonna get through that, okay? I'm gonna be okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through that. I'm gonna be fine.
You'll get through this. You'll be fine.
Instead of saying like, how did you deal with that? What did you do to deal with this problem? Instead of asking this question, you can say that, how did you get through that?
How did you get through this?
Instead of saying all those things like, how did you recover from that? How did you overcome this? How did you deal with that? How did you cope with that? Instead of saying all those different words, you can always say, how did you get through that?
Faith is shaking. I'm so glad I have the new chair to get me through this difficult time of my life.
If you're heading for the coast,
We're not borrowing money.
Why not?
Because we don't do that. We are being...
Wow, I had no idea you had this much pride.
That's right. I do. I am your man, and I'm going to get us through this situation, even if it means you working twice as hard.
you're a wrecking ball. Can you kiss
The only thing that's getting me through is knowing that I'm going to be seeing you soon.
I can't imagine my life without you, without these arms.
They're gonna get through this, aren't they?
Yeah, come on, it's Ross and Rachel. They've got to.
What if they don't?
you remember the fog was lifting?
I'm gonna need your help getting through this.
How did you deal with that? How did you cope with that? How did you get through that?
I have noticed these last few months that my two main coping mechanisms have become cleaning and baking.
You're never gonna come back. Not much for